Awesome. Thank you so much for the question. So if I kind of summarize the question, it was very much, I only have a couple hours a day to dedicate to stocks. I'm having fun with it, want to hold long term, but how do I find good stocks without a ton of time? So to answer that question, it's be a part of this community, support the content on ROIC, and then you can kind of find stocks that you like thematically. You're like, I believe that sports betting is going to be a thing, right? Or I believe that satellite growth is going to be a thing. I don't know. You probably know those trends better than I do. Or not really, but you might, right? If you're like an expert in some trend that I've never heard of, certain stocks, then your guess sometimes is as good as mine. But I can at least tell you, if you believe in that growth, if you truly believe in that growth, this is the stock to buy. Yes or no? Is it overpriced or underpriced? Secondly, I know you didn't ask this, but bro, you got too many stocks. 38 stocks. The Dow Jones has 30. It's a lot of stocks. So if you're having fun with it, that's awesome. I'm telling you, you're almost recreating an ETF. So at a certain point, when you diversify so much, you're almost you are removing the whole point of managing your own portfolio. If you're going to have honestly, in my opinion, if you're going to have over 15 in your portfolio, then start thinking about bundling a few of them up and then trading them for an ETF that diversifies for you, or a mutual fund you really you really respect, right? There are people full-time managing mutual funds that have 40 stocks or even less, right? I've been at hedge funds and managing, 9-figure portfolios with less than 15 to 20. Because once you get past that, you're almost it's not worth it, right? You might as well just buy an ETF of a trend that you really like, or ARK or whatever, right, the innovation one or a value one or whatever. So I would just say, if you want to go from 38 stocks to 45, I hope your spread is that you have 5 core ones and everything else is just fun. And if they're just fun, they've got to be small, and think of them like going to the casino, and then you can buy and sell them just for fun because there's no sports betting or there's no casino stuff. So, but I can't keep track of 38 stocks. I have a full-time job too.
Well, because then he said he was going to start rotating them when he got to 40. So that's even what? How do you have the time for that if you're already running a company?
I think you're finding it's hard to keep track of them. You can barely read the news about 15 stocks every day. I mean, right? Reading the news about Tesla alone takes me 5 hours a week, right? I mean, I would just say, one, stay with us. Let me know. Ask the ROIC community to look at a stock if you have a question. If you like, but start top down as an individual investor. Start top down. Be like, I like that trend. I think that's going to happen. And if you think it's going to happen and it happens, I can tell you, is now the right buy-in point or is now not?